Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, some of the stuff that I liked and didn't like in the Black Ops Cold War beta. Kind of give y'all a rundown, sort of a review of the Black Ops Cold War beta. It's not really going to be a long video. I got some footage in the background of me using the M16 fully, you know what I'm saying, maxed out, kitted out for the first time. This gun is a beast. That's one thing that I actually really did like about the beta. It's something small, but the M16 kind of reminds me of like the M8 from Black Ops 3, which is really good because a lot of the competitive players are thinking that, you know, this might be the meta for the competitive season, and I wouldn't mind seeing a burst gun in the meta again. We haven't had a burst gun in competitive since Black Ops 3, and before that, the last burst weapon that was in competitive was the Black Ops 2 M8 A1. So it's really good to see that there might be another burst weapon in the mix. That's really small though. Let's get into some of the stuff that I do like in Black Ops Cold War's beta. So the first thing is, you know, the maps are actually pretty good. A lot of people are like downplaying the maps and saying that they're really not that good. I can't agree with that at all, to be honest. I really like the maps. They're pretty high pace, you know what I'm saying, high action. The biggest thing in this game that I think is contributed to by the maps is that you can move around a lot. Now in Modern Warfare you couldn't move around a lot, and that's mostly because of the maps, the way that the doors and stuff worked in that game. There were so many windows and high elevation points where you could just pick people off at a distance and they couldn't even see you. But on this game, it seems like when I die, for the most part, you know, I can see people, but also I can't see people. But we're gonna get into that a little bit later on in the video. Another big thing about this game is the guns. The guns feel pretty good, you know what I'm saying. They're just like, I don't know, like they hit hard and they don't feel like Black Ops 4 guns. Black Ops 4 was a good game, but a lot of times even the more powerful guns just felt like, you know what I'm saying, really like just weak and stuff like that. Kind of felt like you were shooting marshmallows, to be honest. But it doesn't really feel like that in this game. The creative class system in this game is also another big point that I really like. Basically it's kind of like Gunsmith, but also, you know, it's kind of like Pick 10 in a way. I really like that. It's not too much, but it's not too little compared to Modern Warfare. It's just right, in my opinion. Same thing can be said about the time to kill. It's not too much or too little, just right. Going back into, you know what I'm saying, the damage that the guns do and stuff like that. Now let's get into some of the stuff that I don't like. This list will probably be a little bit longer, just, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of natural for, you know what I'm saying, you not to like a lot of things. You know, I really want to touch on this stuff really heavy, so here we go. The first thing that I don't like about this game is the connection. The connection kind of messes up the perfect time to kill that this game has. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting melted, and it just shouldn't feel that way. I think I described that in my other video about the beta, like the last week, the first week of the beta. You know, the time to kill is very inconsistent. Sometimes I'm killing people in 2 shots, and other times I'm killing them in like 7, 8, 9 shots. So, you know, that's a really big issue in this game, is that the time to kill is very inconsistent. But for the most part, it isn't that bad. Another thing that has to do with the time to kill is like the latency, I guess. It's just really weird, man. Like, it tries to like overcompensate for, like, you know, movement and different things like that, and it kind of messes up the flow of the gameplay, which also leads into my next point that I want to make, which is a really big issue, and I noticed it when I went back and played Modern Warfare. Now listen, man, I don't want to give Modern Warfare any type of credit. I do not like this game. I haven't liked it since it came out, but I will say that Modern Warfare definitely feels better. Like, the responsiveness from my controller to what I see on my screen on my monitor is way faster than it is in Black Ops Cold War. It's actually pretty instant on Modern Warfare. Black Ops Cold War is just, it's really slow and really late. Like, if I want my guy to turn his head to the left or right, it takes about like just an extra millisecond to get him to do that, and it never felt that way in Modern Warfare. And I literally noticed that immediately in my first multiplayer game back on Modern Warfare after playing the beta. It feels really bad, man. Like, I'm telling you, if any of you guys have felt the same thing, you know, like, it just feels really weird and it's just super unresponsive. So they definitely need to fix that before the full game comes out. That's a big issue. I also want to see in the full game, just like, you know, I want to see some nice camos and stuff. I think I said this in like things I want to see in Black Ops Cold War video. So, you know, definitely want to see some nice camos and stuff. Obviously, we didn't get to play with any camos or anything. I think this might have actually been the first beta where we haven't gotten to use any camos, other than I think maybe Black Ops 3 we didn't get to use camos. It's not a big issue, of course, but, you know, I'm just pointing it out. But the last and final thing that I want to address in this video about Black Ops Cold War is the score streaks. Now, initially I really did like the score streak system, and I still do to a degree, but as a few YouTubers have already said, I would much rather see the score streak system be something that was like, you know, like you had to attach a perk or a wild card in order to use it. I don't think it's really good if you just have it as a base form of the game. You know, Call of Duty is all about the score streaks and the kill streaks and stuff. And although this way of earning score streaks does kind of allow you to get them more often than you normally would, that kind of takes away from, you know, the excitement of getting score streaks. So for that, you know what I'm saying, it really doesn't tie in or fit into Call of Duty just as well. But with that being said, man, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. And with that being said, another day, another down. You feel me? Peace.